Alright, so we're going to be doing some Fallout 4 Infected today. Since you're rebooting the series that I started through the reasons explained in the update video. Let's go ahead and just quickly delete the test run that I was doing beforehand. Make sure we are on survival difficulty as always. I'll have to change some settings once we get in the game, but I think we are good to go. We are going to be doing an alternate start, as it's going to work a little bit better for the run that we are going to be doing. So basically, TLDR, we are going to be doing more of a survival zombie sort of run. Permadeath in the sense that our character will die. We do respawn, however. And you'll come to see what that's like once we get in. So, yeah, let's not hang about any longer. Let's go straight in, then we'll start a new game. Right, we'll skip the intro.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Alright, so like I said, we are going to be doing an alternate start, and with us going to be dying a lot and changing characters a lot. It's not particularly interesting on what we're going to be, so we are going to pick one of the random presets just for the initial character. That'll do. All the other details don't particularly matter at the moment. So I'll just let some of these mods initialize before we go any further. We should get the message here. So it's only a dream. We need to choose the this is only a dream. I need to wake up. For how the mod works, we can't really play as Nate or Nora. So, again, name and what have you doesn't really matter, so let's put there's a random name in there. Stats wise, for the initial character, and I think this carries over to the others, we're going to go for a run-of-the-mill average so that every stats point is the same. Unique traits, I'm going to stick at none. Doing with my life. Let's go for a survivalist to start with. Where was I really? Oh, you get a lot of options for that. Now, I am actually going to start near Vault 111. I know that is where you start vanilla anyway, but yeah, we're going to start near Vault 111. What do I have with me? Gonna go for only the essentials. Afternoon, Zomalad. Let's tune in. How much do I know? Hi, I have to go to work, so I hope to catch this on the rerun later. Well, that's a shame. Have a good time at work, but yeah, this will be going up on YouTube as soon as possible, so you'll have to catch it later, Fred. Thanks for checking in, though. So we get to select what level we start at now. I didn't actually realise you could choose a random level, which actually makes this pretty cool. Kind of like that. I'm going to go for I'm feeling lucky, so we're going to start at a random level between 1 and 10. Now, once characters die and we respawn as another character, I do believe we essentially carry over the stats. So it's going to be essentially a case of making sure each character gets better as they go along. So yeah, we're going to go for a random level between 1 and 10 in before I get 1. That's it. Alright, let's see. how we get on with this. I'm going to have to sort some mods out once we get in the mod configuration menu, which I'll try and get done as quick as possible. But then, like I said, we are going to have to try and see how long we can survive for with each character. Alright, first things first, let's go crouch and just make sure that there's nothing right next to us. Gonna let those mods enable. I'm gonna have to adjust some audio settings as well quickly here. So mod config. This is going to be the boring technical stuff, but we do need to get it done and out of the way. So I do want immersive HUD on. And we want to make it as minimal as possible. Now I'm going to have my health percentage appear when it drops below 90% because we are playing with the agony mod, which means I will take bleeding damage. I'm going to have to know when I am damaged to apply a bandage. But stuff like ammo and grenade counts, I'm going to have to keep a check on manually to see what we've got. Right, here we go with the Zombie Walkers mod. This is going to be the main mod. So let's keep them named zombies. No loot. No loot on. Zombies follow each other in groups and wander around instead of standing still. We do want that on. I'm going to increase the horde size to approximately 50% of the bar, which I think is 25. Zombies will be attracted to extra noise. They will also eat humans and then turn them into zombies. Right, infection. Minimum time in game minutes. Let's go for, again, about 50%, which is going to be 30. Enabled always. What's the option? If infected, you can choose to have them raise if previously infected hit by a zombie, or have them always raise regardless of how they died. Let's go for if infected. There we go. NPC mortality. Zombies can kill protected NPCs and essential NPCs. Now, if these do die, they may break quests and quest changed. So we are going to stick these on. I'm not particularly interested in following certain quests, and if we do end up breaking certain quest chains, then that's just the way it goes. We're not actually playing for that. Have you seen Z Nation? No, I have not. I will probably give that a check out though. When a player is struck by a zombie, they may become infected. Infection severity and curability with antibiotics is configurable. Let's go for lethal infection. Lethal infection gives them infection, dark craving, inability to sleep, and periodic radiation damage. So hardcore mode there. Player death alternative. After death, the player will respawn in one of their settlements while their former self remains behind and resurrects as a zombie. If you want your gear back, you'll have to track down and destroy your now zombified former self. If you run out of settlers to replace, you will spawn in a random settlement that you may or may not own. Let's go ahead and stick that on. That's the permadeath element to these. Spawn settings. This setting imposes a soft cap on a number of zombies allowed to be spawned in a given area. Let's go ahead and crank this up to the max. We'll also increase the hourly chance of a settlement attack and increase how many zombies there are. And we'll increase that as well to 3. Spawn replacements. Replace already dead. Replace no video. Let's take that off. Don't really want to replace too much stuff. I would like to keep a fair amount. However, I am going to put a replacement chance for animals such as mole rats, rad stags and mongrels up to 50%, and we will replace those with 3 zombies each time. Creatures and other stuff I'm not too concerned at replacing. Feral ghouls, however, we will replace each single feral ghoul with 3 zombies. I think for the most part the other stuff we are going to keep as non-zombies. As I don't want the entire game to be just zombies, we want some other stuff in there as well. Afternoon, Nate N. Thanks for tuning into the stream. How are you doing today? Right, MCM. Right, so that's the boring stuff there sorted out. Let's get anything else that we need. Now, as usual, I am sticking a quick save mod on, though I think I may actually lose that once we die. That's more for if we encounter any technical issues. Settings, holotapes, cross crits. Get this done. Change the audio settings, and we should be good. Right, enable. Right, I think that's mod sorted. Let's get the audio sorted, because for some reason some of them just come on extra loud. I am going to have music on, but I'm going to have it fairly low, as I'm going to have to keep my wits about me with actually hearing stuff. So we should be good. Let's quick save here after we've changed those settings. I now notice my experience going up because we obviously did select a random level between 1 and 10. So what level did we actually get? Level up 7. So we actually hit 8. So that was actually really good. Really good, actually. So let's go ahead and pick 8 perks straight away that we think we'd need in a post-apocalyptic zombie survival. So first and foremost, I'm going to drop as much, well, I can only do 2, into sneak as possible. I think we are going to have to be as sneaky as we can. Lone Wanderer's getting a point. What else have we got that's going to be good? Scrounge is probably going to be good, as is Fortune Finder. I don't usually take Bloody Mess, but I think I'm going to take it in this. I think that might actually help out. Now, we are going to have to use melee quite a bit, but I don't know if a slightly increased damage is actually going to be beneficial there. I think I might actually throw a point on medic. Well, that's those used up fairly quick. Hopefully that helps us out. Now, just going to quickly reload so that the experience bar goes off. And we should be good to go. Lead belly, mate. Well, there's that glorious chat delay. Stream delay, even. I'll make sure to take lead belly as my next perk. Now, we do have quite a few mods on, and I will be posting that mod list once the video has gone live, after we finish streaming. Essentially, the loot in the game is massively minimized. I do, however, have lootable containers. I saw a mod that went up recently, so wooden crates and Vault-Tec storage things actually have components in now, so that's going to be something to look out for. Right, so it seems relatively clear in this area. Before we go any further, actually, let's have a quick look. What do we got? We've got combat knife, which is nice. Tactical light pipe bulk action pistol with 2 rounds. We'll take that. We've got a gas mask and sunglasses. Gonna stick the gas mask on. Dirty army fatigues and a grey knit cap. Got some Radex. No stim packs, no bandages. Got some food, got some radiated food. I did put on a new mod that I've never put on before as well, that changes a lot of food and crafting and that sort of stuff, so I'm interested to check that out. But I think what we should probably do is get down to Sanctuary. With this being the first run, that's why I've started near Vault 111. I wanted to start in familiar territory. So let's get down there. This looks somewhat different. I think I jumped down the wrong bit. So yeah, I should probably not be sprinting all over the place, as I don't exactly know where all the zombies are going to be spawning. Now, do let me know if the audio levels are out of whack. I bought New Vegas and I'm loving it. New Vegas, Zombieland, is probably one of my favourite Fallout games. I didn't realise you hadn't played it, otherwise I would have highly recommended it. Right, so that has got to do with a mod which we don't really need to press. No supplies in here, no supply crates. The vault is going to be a good place to get some loot, but I'd rather establish a little bit of a base before we do that. Now, if I ever go quiet, I'm probably on the alert that I've heard something. Alright, we don't really need the switchblade, but I'll take it. What carry weight are we currently on, actually? 175. Right, well this surrounding area seems fairly clear. Don't really get many spawns around here anyway, so fairly confident in going straight down to Sanctuary. What I would like to do really is establish a little bit of a settlement, a little bit of a base, so that if we do die, we do respawn in our settlement as one of our settlers, as otherwise it is pretty much a random draw as to who I'm going to be and where I'm going to be. So number one priority here is clearing the place out of any enemies, zombie or not. Finding any supplies, mainly medical and food. Now I am for the most part going to try and keep saving to when we sleep. Now I'm being cautious. Why are these guys out this far already? Now I need to be careful with every enemy because they will be able to cause bleeding damage on me. And if I don't have any bandages, which I currently don't, I may bleed out. Right, we've got no food from him. No food from him, lovely. I think we're going to be relatively unlucky. Antibiotics, that's jackpot this early on in the game. Now, let's move these rad roaches so that we can come back and get them later on if we need them, because I should be able to process the corpses so we can actually get food off them that way. I mean, they may despawn, they probably will, but for now we'll keep them there. Skoldire, can we get a third person shot? You can. Let me just take off the gas mask. So obviously we just chose a random preset on the character creation because we're probably going to die. Now, what was the option? CL off. Yeah, we'll turn the character lighting off because it weirdly makes the characters glow. Which, when we're in dark environments, is going to look ugly, so we'll take that off. Now we have the console enabled, even though we are in survival mode, purely for the basis of turning character line off, and if for any point we ever get glitched and stuck in anything, we can get ourselves out. I will not be using the console to cheat in no way, shape or form. Wow, that was a big one. That was a legendary Radroach. Wow. Right, what has he got? A Duelist Raider right leg. 10% chance to disarm melee attacker on hit. I actually can't believe we've got a legendary Radroach here already. That is a really good item this early on in the game. It does weigh a bit, but 10% chance to disarm melee attacker. Now, we do have some overhauls to super mutants, to the Raider factions. I believe children can now join the Raider factions, so we will at some point be fighting Raider children. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit brutal. Now, I do need to keep an eye on my action points, as I think most actions will take up a lot more action points now than what they usually do. No Radroach meat. Unfortunately, the spawn rate of meat vanilla on animals is going to be a lot lower than the vanilla game. I put this in place for a couple of reasons, but we do have the food processor to be able to craft, which we'll be able to throw them into the auto butcher and get the food off them that way, which we will be doing at some point, no doubt. So we'll get Radroaches in there, any other source of meat, maybe even humans, maybe, you know, if things get desperate. Now, I want to check the dead raider or scavenger that's usually on the end of the bridge, as obviously I selected that things could respawn if they were already infected, so I don't know if he counts as potentially being a zombie. Now, I don't know if he'd spawn straight away, because we did have that 60-minute timer, so he could be essentially a ticking time bomb. And what we'll do is we'll loot the stuff off of him. I think I just got a dirty bandage. We actually did get some dog meat from the dog, which we will also be taking back with us. We'll put it down somewhere where we know. Should probably actually properly scout out Sanctuary. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check what we did get there. We did get a dirty bandage. Now we'll try and clean that up if we can. But for now, let's hotkey it, just in case we need to use it. So cooking. We can't actually cook anything yet, but if you look here, we do have an additional stuff. Where are we? No, beverage is what we want. So we can find essentially pre-war rations throughout the game. We're able to cook up a lot more stuff. If someone dies to a zombie, do they turn to? They do indeed. We can have the option that they respawn as a zombie regardless of whether they die to a zombie, but try to keep it as OG zombie as possible. So if someone dies by being hit/bit by a zombie, they will then die and turn. I believe it takes anywhere between 0 to 60 minutes in game for that to happen. Now, they don't straight up turn into a feral ghoul, they just turn into a ghoul. So they're a little bit more mobile than feral ones. I suppose it's there to show that they would deteriorate over time. Right, so this bit seems clear. Still concerned about this guy though, so I don't think if I say shoot or stab him in the head now it would actually count, although that would be really nice just to make sure. But yeah, I think regardless of me doing that, if he does turn back, he'll just do it anyway. So really I should get rid of the body, but If he attacks, he attacks. We do have Codsworth over here anyway, so he may help. But before we do any more, let's go and clear out the rest of Sanctuary. And what we should probably do is secure at least one of the buildings as somewhere for us to sleep, because it will inevitably get dark soon, or in nearly 1 in the afternoon. We do have Dark Nights mod on. I think I've got it set to probably one of the darkest options.
Hey, Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
A robot waiter. Ugh.
I live to serve, sir.
So we're going to get the alternate start mod dialogue for this, because we aren't actually the sole survivor. We are just some rando survivalist.
Who are you supposed to be?
Are you well, sir? Call me Codsworth, if you please.
You're looking good. For a robot that survived an atomic war.
Thank you, sir. Oh my, but you look distraught. Oh, perhaps the missus can offer one of those hugs you humans are so fond of. Speaking of which, where is your better half?
So I always like this option with the alternate start, because essentially it just plays into the fact that Codsworth has actually gone insane.
I think you've mistaken me for someone else.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
I don't understand what's going on.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
I usually go for the experience here, but we're probably going to actually need the food.
Sure, I guess.
Then I'll be right back.
Permadeath, are you sure? Question mark. I put a question mark after the permadeath because, I mean, although the characters will die, we do respawn as another one of our settlers. So we are essentially still going to be in the same game world, but we're just not going to be the same character. So I didn't quite know how else to describe it. If you can think of a better description for it, I will get that straight in.
Bingo.
Grognite the Barbarian, plus 5% damage with unarmed and melee. We're going to need that.
Mr. Ryan? Ah, here you are.
Sure. Codsworth, buddy. I don't think the Reds are going to be a problem anymore.
I have an idea. Let's search the neighborhood together. After all, the Mrs. and young Sean, they're my family too.
Codsworth. Are you sure you're holding up okay?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing.
Do you lose your
Don't
perks when
get
you
me
die?
started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car, how do you polish rust?
Codsworth, please. I don't believe we lose the perks when we die. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe we do keep progression.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
So this is all that's left.
That's not all that's left, sir. There's still you and me. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Jesus, Codsworth speaks slow.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Right, well, I'm going to let Codsworth go off and do that by himself. I don't particularly see the reason for me to risk damaging myself. So, yeah, I do believe we keep the perks. Now, I was umming and ahhing as to whether that would be good or not. No supplies in there. But I think even if we didn't, I'd probably end up just picking the same perks over again anyway. Now, supplies and inventory, anything that we have on our person, we will lose. I believe if we make it back to where we died originally, we can get some of them back. Any supplies that are in settlements will be saved. They will be there. So it's going to be judging up whether to take stuff and whether to leave stuff, which is why I want to build up a little bit of a settlement, get some settlers in there, so we're not always thinking 100% about ourselves. Can help with God mode if you want. God good, either one's thing. What we did special stat wise at the start was set all of them to the same figure, so they were all set at 4. This was so there was no beneficial thing. I was just complete average Joe character. We do have the book to get though, so heavy gunner, demolition, aqua boy. What is your ally? You no longer take radiation damage from swimming. That's quite beneficial, I think. I may need to escape in water at some point, and the more radiation I can not take would be better. We are going to need Scrapper. Scrapper's another good one to take. So at the moment, it's a judge up between endurance or intelligence. And I think I'm going to go for Scrapper. So for now, we're going to drop a point into intelligence so we can take that. But yeah, first and foremost, once Codsworth has finished clearing out the area while we search the nearby properties. Let's just get this started. Now, as usual, with all my playthroughs, I've got, what is it, scrap everything, and we can actually move this. Raise perception and agility. Now I am going to be getting both of them raised up as soon as we can. Agility especially. I need to pop as many points as I can as fast into agility, I think. But yeah, even though we don't have any sentimental attachment to this building, let's go ahead and actually build on this one. Are you going to use bars, or is that a no-no? What do you mean, Nate? As in the health bar and AP bar? Because I've got them set to hide off for the most part. Once we start taking damage and the like, those will appear. As the AP one is at the moment, it's mainly just to keep as much visual stuff off the screen as possible. Purely on a cosmetic point of view. I wonder if you can be infected even in power armor. I'm gonna say probably. I'm gonna say the mod's probably not as advanced to be able to differentiate. I suppose at some point I'm probably gonna get infected whilst in power armor. Now I do believe if we are infected, if we use antibiotics like straight away, we'll probably be okay, but I think if we wait too long, we then will be infected properly in turn. Let's neaten this up. Now I was gonna build on this property here, but because we can actually move the workbench, we can actually really choose to go wherever we want. So for now, let's pop that. And we should probably decide which building is going to be the best to actually fortify. And I think it might actually be this one here. It's quite a central building. Yeah, I think we're going to do the one that Codsworth is in at the moment. Now, it looks like it's cleared out the area. So I should probably speak to him and get all that dialogue out of the way so we can actually build in this house. Just AP, your screen should shudder at low health. Now, the only reason why I'll have the health one go on is... I don't know if we'll be able to see. We do have bandages in the game. Treats open wounds. Now, if I get attacked and with an attack that causes bleed damage, I will start bleeding out. And if I don't have the bar pop on at some point, I will just randomly die. So it's more of a visual indication. As soon as I see it go on, I'll get that bandage applied, healed up, and get it off. The corpse is still over there, so don't think he's going to turn into a zombie. So Sanctuary seems relatively safe, that's fine.
Mr. Ryan, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure...
So having Codsworth in the settlement is going to be a massive boost, essentially, to defense, because if any zombies do wander in, and they will, we've got ourselves a nice little robot butler that may help out. So I think before we wander off, and it's maybe a futile effort, let's at least get this building so it's defensible, barricaded, and we should be able to sleep on the sofa as an option. So it's going to be a little bit of building here, but I'm essentially just going to barricade the doors and walls and all that, windows and that sort of thing. Not too concerned about tidying up as such. I'm also just going to take the edge off the music. The first house on the right after the red rocket has 3 gourds growing behind it. Yeah, we're going to have to be extra vigilant in picking up any and all food that we can find. So what I'm going to try and do is use as much as the stuff that's actually already in the game as possible, rather than crafting. Although certain things you can't rotate the right way, so that's a little bit annoying. But as you can see here, as a prime example, we've got a wooden crate and it's got some building material in it. Now the Vault-Tec crates have circuitry and that sort of stuff in, so they're going to be our main source of getting supplies early on anyway. This place has actually got a lot of open areas. Let's move this away from the house. So let's go ahead and scrap that ruined house, and what we'll do is we'll use some wooden walls and that sort of stuff. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head which stuff we've got. One thing we do have, which is going to be highly advantageous, is I do have the ability to lock doors, which we'll be making sure to do before we go to sleep. Because you know what the settlers are like in the game. I go to sleep with my door shut and I wake up surrounded by zombies. Now, once we've got this secure, so we've got a place where we can actually save / sleep, The next port of call will be to go down to Concord. Actually get Preston and the crew, as much as I absolutely despise those guys by now. I do actually need some settlers here, and although I don't think I can respawn as Preston or Sturgis or any of those, I should be able to actually make this place a little bit more defensible. I actually get some proper settlers coming in, so that when we do die, I mean, if we die, because that's the better attitude to have, we'll at least have a nice sick base already started. I think when I was testing it, I did die, and I ended up respawning as some random character, all the way over on the other side of the map. I picked up one item, and the Milot Queen spawned, and yeah, I was a little bit unprepared. So hopefully we don't have any issues like that. That'll be a bit of a pain. Will the mod work if you have more than one settlement running at a time? I believe it will. I believe what would have probably happened with that is it will just pick a random settler from a random settlement that I own. Which I suppose is a lesser evil. I think for now, Nate, we're probably going to concentrate just on the one settlement. Try and get this one settlement established. And if things are looking good, we'll expand. One thing quickly, how is the in-game music, like, sound-wise? Is it not too loud for you guys? Went for, I can't remember, Digital Apocalyptic Nightmare mod. Right, so there, we can lock the door, and what we'll probably do before we go to sleep as well is barricade the door even more so, although realistically the door opens outwards, so we're gonna have to turn it around for realism. I said if we do barricade it, it's barricaded the correct way. So it doesn't really matter, I think, at this point if we sleep and save, but let's go ahead and do that before we head on out. I can't hear music, I'm about to change my headphones, it's a bit faint. Well, let's go ahead and knock that up a couple of notches then. If it becomes too loud over my voice, do let me know and I'll get it changed down. It should change as well, dependent on the area that we're in. And I think that we have combat music turned off. Let's go ahead and get a campfire put here. That's not particularly the most safe thing, but audio is perfect, just a tad loud. There we go. Yeah, the music in the games on my lad goes from being really quiet to quite loud at certain points, so I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on that. So we've got a campfire, we've got a place where we can sleep. This place is as barricaded as we can make it. Door is locked. What time are we sitting at in game? 6 PM. I was going to sleep for an hour and then go down to Concord, but it's going to get pretty dark soon, so I may wait it out for the night here and hopefully we don't get attacked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Zomlad. It has points where the music's really quiet and then for some reason it will go quite loud. It's the song itself. That specific one that was playing anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going to wait out the night. Let me just make sure we are tired, peckish, and parched. Gonna have to try and keep on top of our food, but it's gonna become a bit of an issue, especially the amount of rads that we're taking. Should definitely get lead belly, especially because the mods that I've gone on do increase that somewhat. Your digestive tract. Yeah, we're gonna have to take that next time, I think, above and beyond anything else. So yeah, I'm gonna wait it out. Travel daytime, stick to the roads. That is exactly what we're going to be doing. I made the mistake on my test run of this, of going into the super duper mart at night time. Ho-ho! It was a little bit spoopy, which I suppose we are going to have to get to at some points in the game. Do zombies raid settlements like bandits and super mutants do? I believe with this mod they do. I pretty much tested the mods so the game didn't break. But yeah, I believe there's like a random percentile chance that they'll attack, and we can change that. Just pop into the mod config quickly. The mod specifically that we're playing with is Zombie Walkers Amir. Where is it? Infections, spawn settings. There we go. Settlement attacks. Anytime the player is settlement, there's an hourly chance of zombies attacking that settlement. I've put that up to a 10% chance that they'll attack, with a maximum zombie attackers of 25. So, I mean, you can change that 20% how you want, but I think that's probably going to be okay for now. Anytime the player sleeps, there's a chance they will wake up early to nearby zombies. We'll stick that to a quite low percentage on the extra spawns. The same with that, up to 3. Alright, so hopefully we don't get attacked during the night. I mean, the front door's locked anyway, but I mean, we're trying to play as immersive as possible, so let's barricade the door. Let's also put this stuff in front of there, just in case. We have ourselves a combat knife, a switchblade, a tire iron, of which I'm going to drop the switchblade for now. Keep the resources low, because I'm quite sure high resources mean the way a high chance of attack. Yeah, we're probably going to keep it to as very much the minimum that we need. Right, let's go to sleep. I think for the most part I'm either going to go for 7 or 8 hours, depending on how much stuff we've done. It's going to leave us a little bit early in the morning, probably a little bit too dark still. But it's a good example of seeing just how much you can. So I am actually awake at the moment. So it's 3 in the morning. So yeah, a little bit too dark for me to be venturing out just yet with the gear that I've got. But as you can see, as we're looking through the windows here, you can see pretty much nothing when it's dark. So, yeah, I think I might actually just sit down for a little bit and wait. I don't know, 3 hours maybe. 6 o'clock's probably going to be a little bit brighter. I'm going to say that's probably bright enough. Nice yellow hue there in the sky. I was looking to apparently the moon is cracked a fair bit from the bombs. That's pretty cool. It's pretty bright, but it's also still dark enough that I'm going to need my light on for now, but I think it's about time for us to go. So let's lock the door behind us. Don't want anyone wandering in who isn't invited. We should definitely make sure we're fully... We're only peckish and thirsty at the minute. I mean, I say we're only peckish and thirsty. That's endurance, intellect, and perception down. I think we'll be able to hold out a little bit until we get a little bit more food and drink. Should be a little bit easier to do once we get into Concord. Quickly though, before... well, say before, while it's getting brighter, let's just double check. Yeah, I didn't think the black flies were going to harbour any meat. Although I say that, and we go ahead and get some. Don't think there's many more medical supply areas. But yeah, we'll establish a little bit more once we get back. Is the damage resistance as low as it is with frost? Now we are playing with better locational damage mod on, so we're at the whims of whatever that mod is. So if you are interested in that, do check out that mod. That's better locational damage. Played that mod before, and I really enjoy the sort of ratios that it gives. Now, straight up, nice. Let's get those equipped. The drifter outfit is obviously better, so let's drop that for now. Let's get the gas mask on. I'm going to take all the stuff with me for now that I've got, just in case I need it. I'm going to roll with a tire iron for now. So I'm going to say, because this guy's not respawned yet, he's definitely not going to be a zombie. He's just dead. I'm also going to say... let's avoid the blood bugs and go around the other side of the red rocket. Do I want dog meat yet? I think I'm going to leave dog meat for now. I say this for the sole reason that all NPCs are able to be killed. I kind of don't want dog meat to die, so we'll wait until we're a little bit stronger, a little bit more established before we get dog meat. I see a zombie in the distance. Now, if I go quiet again, it's because I'm hypersensitive focusing. But yeah, there's a guy over there. Now he's standing like a regular ghoul, which means that he was a human. And he has turned recently, so he's not going to be a feral ghoul in appearance. And he's going to be a little bit more mobile. But yeah, you can see him through the window, just stood there. I think there's also a corpse next to him, so I wonder if he's killed him. So that could potentially be two zombies. We do have a slightly different noise for the VATS. It's a mod that I haven't tried out yet. Now the baseball bat's going to be good, but it's slow, so I might stick with a tire iron for now. Nothing in there. Just take anything and everything at the moment. How have I got the... Okay, they've apparently just equipped at the same time. I wonder actually, those two zombies there, obviously I have a chance that animals in the games will spawn as zombies instead. I think they might be the blood bugs. And he's spotted me. Should probably have gone out the other door. Yeah, he's definitely spotted me. So I should probably take him out because he's just going to keep following me. This is going to be noisy. We seem relatively clear anywhere else though, so... That was a nice headshot. Need to be cautious now because that was noisy. So yeah, we should still be able to loot the ones that have recently turned. Oh no, there's a dead blood bug there. I'm going to assume that the blood bugs attacked these guys and he won. Right, seems clear. Let's get down. Let's get down into the main area. You can stay there, that's fine. Now, I don't particularly have high hopes at surviving too long with this character, with him being the very first one. But obviously the aim of the game is to try and survive as long as we can with each one. I'm interested to see just how many of the raiders down here are still alive. Don't know if there's any zombies down here already. Firefight is definitely going on as normal. That's a lot of noise. Goddamn Fallout. Oh, we got ourselves a stim pack. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get that hotkeyed. Now, for the most part, I'm going to let firefights like this play out as long as I can. The less work I'm going to have to do, less risk I'm going to have to take. How many rounds do I have? Got 2 rounds. I think that might be a raider child. This one here, I think it's a raider child. Have to wait until we get closer to see. Let's get any armor that we can equipped. Yep, that's a raider kid. This is very risky. I think we've got someone inside as well. Boom, headshot. We do have someone inside. I think it's another kid. Right, so we've got 2 raider children left. How the hell is he up there? I've never seen them spawn up there. Right, well, he has the high ground. I've never seen them spawn up there. Fuck, that was a waste of a shot. Right, we're out of ammo now, so I may flee. I don't think they've noticed me. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because they haven't noticed me. I'm going to try and get the drop on this young girl over here, which is a sentence I never thought I'd be saying. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Now, we've got all these corpses down here, and if any of them are infected, they may turn into zombies. What the hell is that? I think that might be some custom weather.
Just die!
Has Preston done it?
Why don't you just die?
Right, my AP is getting a little bit low. Right, Preston shooting. Jesus. There we go, that's how we do it. Jesus. I don't know if I'm going to be bleeding or not. My health bar hasn't come on. Oh shit, there is someone else. Oh shit. Right, Preston, I need your help here, my friend. Could kind of do with a gun. A gun would be great. Is that guy still alive? Right, the guy up there still is. I think that might be it. Stay flush to the wall just in case. I think Preston killed the children. Which, it's a little bit harrowing. Right, here we go. Ammunition, that is what we need. Yep, Raider Kid. Lovely. There we go. Let's not take the dress off the child. That's a little bit weird. Pipe rifle, though. I'm going to be switching to you. Oh, we've got a nice amount of ammo now. Can we get a clear shot on this guy now? Right, he's done. Again, I've got to be cautious of everyone, even when I've killed them, just in case they then turn. I think that's everyone though. Preston is stood open, so I think we're clear.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Which side seems clear? There is some zombies here. Now, if these guys are here and are dead, that says to me that they've potentially infected the raiders that are here. So, yeah, they may turn. So I think before we go inside, I'm just gonna move the corpses into a pile. Just so I know where they all are. I was just about to say no zombies yet. Yeah, there's been actually very little. I've actually been very lucky so far. Obviously, we've had one guy that was turned. That was fantastic. Lovely done. Now, as much as I love the thunder, I'm just going to take the edge off the thunder a little bit. And I think it was just this guy. I can actually loot this guy. Get in the truck. Nice. Again, don't know if he has, don't think he is, but he can go in the pile as well. I think we got some nice armor from that. Light outfit, that's not as good. It weighs a hell of a lot less though, so I think between that and the drifter outfit, we're gonna go for the Minuteman. Gloves, because why not? Yeah, I think we should be okay to try this. Let Preston rot in that place. Alright, it's like I said, it's the apocalypse, you gotta do what you gotta do. They were shooting at him, I suppose. It's exceptionally bright in here. Let's take this a bit slow, I don't want to get noticed. I think think I just got noticed. Did someone just jump off? Correct. Jesus. I've never seen them jump off there either. Well, now I don't know where they're coming from.
No more British occupation. Back to England with you. Join you lost the back names.
I can hear footsteps.
Back to your homes. This belongs to America.
Skoldire, you need to keep Preston safe for certain quests, I think. Yeah, obviously we have NPCs and protected NPCs to, they're all able to be killed. So if Preston dies, we're going to lose any and all quests that are following him. So yeah, certain quests and quest chains are going to get broken. I'm under no illusion that we're going to be able to do all the quests. And if we lose certain quests, then we just lose certain quests. So if he lives, he lives. But if he dies, he dies. Where the hell is this guy running?
You lost the back names. No more British occupation. Back to your homes. This belongs to America. Join our side.
Holy shit. May have just killed a child. Yep, he's done.
You lost the back names. By the crown. Back to your homes. This belongs to America. We got this. Keep going.
Now, every dead body is a potential threat. And as much as...
No more British occupation. Back up over here. Join our side. Back to England with you.
Now, if this were The Walking Dead, we could pop a bullet in the head and they'd be done.
Back to your homes.
But like I said earlier, I don't think the mod is that advanced.
Have your teeth with you. No taxation without representation.
Jesus.
Let's send these creeps back to London, boys. Don't quit, do you? Swoop around. Go, go!
Did you just say loop around? Hello. He's not noticed me. I think I just killed another raider kid. Yeah. Cutting their heads off should work, otherwise cut off arms and or legs. Now I do have a dismemberment mod on. I can quite see with this being Fallout and the engine it uses that I could cut off the head. They'd then respawn as a zombie with no head. I can see that happening. But we will definitely test. Limbs could be a good one though. I need to get my hands on a machete. A machete would be fantastic, or a chainsaw. I see you.
I've done this hundreds of times. Will it be any different?
They've spawned in a lot of different places to where I'm used to.
Cover me.
What gun is he using?
You're a sitting duck. Get behind something. You gotta reload sometime, asshole. God damn it! I need covering fire.
Combat knife could work well. We have one of those, so we'll try that out once the area is clear.
Get behind cover, you moron. You feel that? It's called fear.
Don't think he's noticed me. Don't think he's noticed me. That's good. That's good. We should be able to pop off a headshot here. If we hit, which we did.
Think you can win this? Huh?
Jesus. You get better headshots. I think that was another kid. I think I'm probably going to get a little bit used to this.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others like we're supposed to. What are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die.
Make sure we're equipped with the best stuff
Swear
we've
to
got.
God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll gut you myself. Now shut your mouth, or we'll never get the drop on this guy. Think you can hide? Fucking hide from me?
Fuck, we took a hit. Dirty bandage. Bandage up for a bleed. Alright, we took a little bit of damage there, but fortunately I was able to bandage up. To make sure we get ourselves some clean bandages made up as soon as we can. Springfield round. Yeah, I did forget to mention at the start, we do have a lot of weapon mods on. Like I said, I will be posting that full mod list once this becomes a video, not a stream. I think a lot of weapons that are with the Weaponsmith Extended mod are included.
Another one bites the dust.
Just heard a zombie noise. That was a headshot, but he killed a zombie. What are you doing in here? Oh, he's got food. Nice. I mean, I know technically I'm throwing all these guys down here. I think we're going down here soon, so probably not a great idea thinking about it. Let's go with it for now.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvin, Commonwealth Minuteman.
God damn it.
You owe me.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll give you my chest full of emeralds just as soon as we're out of this mess.
Maybe? No.
I have my own problems, Garvey.
Yeah? You help us, maybe we can help you. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the Ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Tough break.
You don't know the half of it.
Lock them in the room where the
Anyway,
fusion core is.
we figured
Genius.
Concord would be a safe place to settle.
Need to get
Those
in there
raiders
quick,
proved
just in
us
case
wrong.
they do turn.
But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis. Tell
There's
us.
a crash vertibird.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Man, I cannot tell you how many times I've heard this dialogue. Oh my sweet Jesus, the amount of times I've heard Sturgis say that.
That's some serious protection.
Oh, it gets better.
Welcome back, Skoldire. Life sometimes gets in the way of what we love to do, but we always find a way to get back to it. I think most are afraid to mod this game to the difficulty and realism. Well, thank you. It's great to be back. Hopefully we can keep things afloat this time.
Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell.
You dig? Wish there was a decent flamethrower mod out there. Yeah, I find the vanilla flamethrower a little bit too cumbersome. I never really use it.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
You could give it a shot. Oh.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm going to let a lot of the dialogue play out in full for, you know, for the two people that haven't heard it a million times.
Perfect.
Nice.
Careful, kid. There's something coming.
I do, however, have absolutely no intention of speaking to Mama Murphy at all. Not in the slightest. So let's get this fusion core. None of them are turned just yet. I should really have thrown them down this area. I don't know if I can be bothered to drag them all. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's drop down here. And pick up anything that we actually haven't got.
No more British occupation.
Just going to drag them into this way, so if they do then respawn, they'll just come through this doorway. And we can essentially funnel them.
No more British occupation. Join or die.
Won't be able to pick this.
Oh, god damn it.
No more British occupation.
If you haven't noticed, picking up corpses is a little bit easy. We do have weightless corpses on, purely so we can drag things like this a little bit easier, because the game sometimes is a little bit weird on how it
No
handles
more British occupation.
dead bodies.
Join or die.
I forgot about the wooden crates. Probably potentially missing out on a lot of stats.
No more British occupation. Back to England with you.
What's the respawn rate at? Let me just double check. Zombie walkers. Settings. It's not that one. Human ghoul NPCs will raise from the dead as zombies after they die. Minimum time game minutes at 30. So half an hour in game.
You lobster back. Have your tea back, you chicken apes. By the Taxation without representation. Let's send these crates back to London, boys.
I'm gonna try and pick locks more than computer terminals because they suck.
Nice.
Yep, my fatigue just went up a little bit. I'm not surprised I'm carrying all these bodies around. Let's make sure to eat and drink before we go out thinking about it. Do we actually have any drinks? We've got some dirty water. That's a lot of rads. A little bit of health healed from that as well. We have been affected by an illness. Lethargy, AP refresh minus 50%. Wow! I don't really want to waste an antibiotics for that. Just gonna have to roll with it for now.
You plan on dying today? No? Then move it!
What's going on? Are we getting out of here?
Oh. Marcy may or not be getting a bullet at some point. Ow. Gonna quick save here, purely on the basis of the game crashing. Obviously, if we die, it doesn't matter anyway. I can't reload. But the amount of times I'll go through something like this, and the game will crash, and I'll lose progress. And it just reiterates the fact that, oh my god, whatever the next Bethesda game is, they need a new engine. Disease outside will be coming up soon. Hardcore mode is still unbalanced. Yeah, they need a lot of work done, really. Now, I don't know how difficult the Deathclaw is going to be with the mods. So, I'm going to try and pick off the other guys with the other weapons that I've got for now and save the minigun ammo. Of which I have 12. I have 12? Oh, okay, game. Oh god. Oh god. So, the minigun that I've picked up takes 5mm due to the weapon mods that I've got on. Variable ammunition. And the ammo that was with it is 7.62. So I now only have 12 rounds for the minigun. The Deathclaw is going to be an issue. The Deathclaw is going to be an issue, as in I'm foreseeing everyone getting murdered. Alright, we'll press to make short work of him. "12 rounds.
Why don't you get down here? Let you and my boys have a little talk. Still waiting, asshole! Steady!
Mother! What the hell was that?
Come on, I got places to be!
Someone's out there!
Should've just run! Need some cover fire over here!
terrible percentages there. Man, Preston's doing all the work. I'm fine with this. I am okay with this.
I thought I heard something. There you are.
Man, I need to get my hands on a sniper rifle.
We've got this. Just keep your cool.
Gonna try and save destroying the cars until the Deathclaw is next to it. I think that's probably gonna be a great benefit.
What the fuck was that?
Let's take them out.
Oh, we got a hit in. Now, as much as I take bleeding damage, the enemies also will take bleeding damage. So if I can land a few good shots,
Opening fire.
like a few seconds later or a couple of minutes later or something, they may actually die as well, which is something to take into consideration. What the hell is he doing? I should probably build up my crit ready for the Deathclaw, thinking about it as well. Now, I was slightly nervous for the Deathclaw anyway. But with that ammo issue, that's gonna kill me. I may have to cheese it. I can see you in the distance.
Wait, something's out there.
Lord knows how many zombies we're attracting, if any at all. That was a good headshot. That was a good headshot indeed.
Time to reel him in.
Right, we don't have a lot of ammo left for this. And they just keep coming.
Hold on. We've got company.
I've played XCOM. I'm not taking a shot under anything lower than 70. Wow, did I really just take a hit? Am I okay or am I bleeding? I do indeed remember you, Swagnamite. Thanks for tuning in. Right, Deathclaw's activated.
Something over here.
I'm gonna leave the Raiders. Time to take pot shots at it. I'm perfectly fine hiding up here as long as I can. Yep, you go and fight that Deathclaw. You go and do all the hard work. I think it's probably going to last for about a second. Now, is this the game hiding the Deathclaw so I go down? I believe it might be. I want to say it hides over there at some point.
Wait, something's out there. Opening fire.
Okay, the Deathclaw is apparently being a little bit shy. I think he knows I'm trying to cheese him.
Hell yeah! I'm hurt. Bad.
Right.
Kill him.
Well, we've got Molotovs.
Don't worry
think I'm going to jump down and gun it into the hardware store. So let's get a weapon that's probably going to benefit us being down there. Goddamn, we don't have a lot of ammo at all. We actually have the most Ford laser musket. I'm not liking all these Molotovs.
Motherfucker!
I'll take a shot, 58.
Which one do you want? Power armor! You got him. What? No! Playing games with me, huh?
Right, YOLO.
Come on! Is that the best you've got? Yeah, you tired yet? What was that?
Right, it's getting dark. It is getting dark. I'm going to switch to the laser musket, I think. Man, I have got no way of taking this Deathclaw out.
How much you got left in you?
Really? Someone just shot me in the ass. Really? Right, as soon as he comes in, he's a dead man. Wait, did he knock a piece of my power armor off? Wow. Wow. You're a dead man. You are actually a dead man. Nice, and he's evaporated. And where's this Deathclaw? That's going to be so many zombies when the fight's over. Now, they will only respawn as zombies if they've been previously hit by a zombie. So it's like the level of unknown. So if they were all going to respawn, then I'd just make sure to get rid of everyone. But because there's a chance of them maybe being a zombie, it makes it a little bit more risky. Now, there's Gristle. That scared the ever-loving crap out of me. Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube now. Only 720p option to go read on it. Now, I'm putting off fighting this guy because... Oh, there he is. Oh, he's taken some serious damage on his belly already. Oh, shit. No. Give me a higher, that'll do. 75% on the belly, 82 on the belly. I feel bad for cheesing it, but Jesus, there'd be no way I'd be able to do it. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job of getting in anyway. We don't actually have dog meat just yet. Christ, will you stand still? Wow, did we just land a crit on the belly? We took the Deathclaw out with the laser musket, and it has absolutely incinerated him. I've never landed a crit like that. That's pretty damn cool. Nice attention to detail on that mod. I should probably not stand here staring at this, but it's pretty damn cool. Right, let's get Preston, let's get back. Get a nice amount of dirty bandages from this. Right, so let's get the corpses away from the door, because I can guarantee these guys will respawn as zombies, and it will be just as I'm exiting the building again. In fact, how's the corpse pile doing? Now, I put a lot more dead bodies in there. Now, they've either despawned, which would probably be the suitable option, because there aren't any zombies around, so I think they've just despawned. Wait until day. We could do that. We could definitely do that. Now, the issue with that is the longer I wait, the more chance these guys will respawn as zombies.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
I'm on my own side, Garvey.
That's a shame, man. You can never have too many friends in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said we owed you for helping us out. I guess you've earned it. So here. It may not be a chest full of emeralds, but it'll have to do.
Preston, the only reason why I'm going to have to try and keep you alive is so I can get more quests and then in turn experience from you. You're utterly worthless to me.
I'll take what I can get.
Spoken like a true merc. Well, if you ever feel like fighting for something other than yourself, you should meet up with us in Sanctuary. I could use someone like you. Someone who can get things done.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's what?
Right,
Please,
we'll skip
tell
Mama
me.
Murphy's dialogue.
You're a man out of time.
What are you saying?
And even the great.
That's...
Look,
Mm-hmm.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the site. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can
Oh,
hardly
hold
turn
on,
out
hold
any
on.
worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm actually going to go out on the balcony, just in case there are any spawns there.
Have your tea vacuum. Chickadee!
We do actually have a level up to use, so let's go ahead and use that. Now, I said I was going to do lead belly, because we're already taking a load of radiation, so let's go ahead and do that. I should have made food and drink a little bit more palatable. Bit of an effort to go out this way, but I'd rather be overly cautious. Interested to see what custom weapons we do end up getting.
There we go.
Should probably grab that as well. I'll probably come back and scavenge this place properly later on.
Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
We're right behind you, boss.
Alright, well it seems clear. Can hear frogs, but other than that it seems clear.
Still can't believe you took that thing out.
Right, wait up. Wait up. I'm scared of the dark. Let's stick together. Now we know that the blood bugs are already dead, so they're not an issue. Don't usually walk all the way with these guys, but with them being able to be killed, I like to try and keep them alive.
Every shot counts.
Right, here we go.
Make sure that was all.
Right, well there was 3. It's not too bad. They are dead.
Say I'm gonna miss this festering boil on the ass end of the Commonwealth.
Now I am
No offense
maximum
if you're
alert.
from here or something.
Where are we going, Marcy?
Don't worry, June. Just stay with me. It'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys want to shut the fuck up? I'm expecting to be walking along a road like this at some point, and for the flash of lightning to appear, and for there to be like, I don't know, a good couple dozen zombies at some point. Yeah, that's gonna be no good.
Well, look at that. I think I just found my new vacation home.
Your idea of heaven, eh, Sturgis? Could be some good salvage in there. Let's get to Sanctuary first, though. I think we're close.
Right, I'm gonna scout ahead a little bit. These guys should be okay, and I think we're good enough to get dog meat now.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Now, for the most part, I think I'm going to leave dog meat at Sanctuary. I think if I bring him with me, he's going to end up dying a little bit too quickly. For now, anyway. Guys, why are you going up there?
Well, I'll be damned. The monument to the original Minutemen. I knew that was somewhere around here.
fusion core is getting low. What has Dog found? Classic dog meat. Get the cryolator. I will get the cryolator, but I'm not going to get it via glitching, if you're on about using dog meat. We need turrets ASAP. Yes, we do. We will be getting them in place as soon as possible. Now, these guys should be okay now. Maybe. Would have loved some old school military rucksacks and some bandoliers, something that makes sense for the time. I would love all Fallout games to start with the ability to have a backpack, but no. Apparently backpacks are something that don't exist. Unless, you know, Creation Club credits and all that jazz. It's Codsworth in the distance. Nice little glow. I'm going to park the power armor. I'm going to hastily retreat to my bed and both save and get out of the dark. That's the wrong button. Just gonna drop off a load of stuff that's a little bit too heavy at the minute. That'll do, we're underweight. Right, Dogmeat, you don't need to follow me.
How you doing, buddy? Go on. Wait for me at home.
You can stay here in Sanctuary Hills. Right, let's get into our bed. It's Codsworth. Wow, midnight. Let's go for 8 hours. Right, that was the noise of a zombie. What time are we sitting in game? In game, we are sitting at 1:30. Now, I selected 8 hours, which means I've woken up because there's going to be zombies. So, here I was thinking we'd done particularly well so far.
Busted.
Not that I think they can break through, but it seems we've been followed. I literally can't see a thing that I'm shooting at here unless the lightning flashes. Codsworth is doing a fantastic job. Okay, we've got a few. Yeah, turrets seems like a fantastic idea. I was going to wait until the morning to build them. In fact, oh, we can't actually build one yet. We don't have the right materials. No. Are we clear?
It's stuck.
think we might be clear. Who's about? Well, Sturgis seems pretty chill, so I think we're okay. I'm going to thank Codsworth for that. Damn, they're ugly. Right, well, we're going to have to clean them up later on. Is there anything in here with circuitry? I'd be a lot
Useless.
happier with a belly full of mead. I mean, we need to get ourselves some circuitry quickly before we go back to sleep anyway. Now, I want to say the thermostats might be a good source of circuitry. Yes, it is. Which means a single turret can be built. So let's pop this down before we go back to sleep, just in case that happens again. I'm going to be selfish and pop it right next to my door. Right, let's try this sleeping business again. Right, well I think we slept through now. So that was good, no more zombie attacks. I've got ourselves a turret there, so how many are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That wasn't too bad then if it was just 6. Like I said, having Codsworth is absolute invaluable at this stage. Is that Preston? I think that's Preston, that's fine. That's fine. Right, well, let's have a quick look in the construction menu here. Power, manufacturing, machinery. We are going to have to build an auto butcher at some point so we can butcher dead creatures and gain food. I'm also going to build a second auto butcher which we're going to use to dispose of zombies. Otherwise they're going to be cluttering up the place if they keep attacking like this. Let's just make sure they're all together in a pile. It really makes a difference, but it also makes no difference because we saved before. Right, so next port of call really is we need to start making Sanctuary a little bit more defended. And I think for the most part, even if we essentially build a giant wall around everywhere, I think they still have a chance to essentially appear in the settlement, maybe? I think maybe they spawn where the raiders and the like would normally spawn. Just launched them off with a junk mortar. Genius. We're going to be doing that when we can. Just catapult zombies over to Abernathy Farm. I want a mod where guns can be rechambered to take different size rounds. I think, Zomalad, I have a mod on that does allow you to change the weapon caliber. Not 100% sure on that. Not 100% sure on that. Who the hell got into the power armor? Let's have a quick look at the weapons workbench. Maybe I was mistaken. I'll have to double check that and get back to you, but I'm sure I've got something in that does that. Right, well, I think, let me just
Jammed.
get back in here. Not that it matters, because when I reload, I'm gonna be here, I believe. Let's just check. Yes. Now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring the stream to a close here. I'm honestly a little bit unexpectedly impressed that I managed to get through to that without dying. I was kind of expecting to get to the second respawn character. Thought I was going to die, especially thought I was going to die with a death claw. We got lucky with that critical shot on the stomach. But yeah, I think I'm going to bring the stream to a close here, so I do hope you've enjoyed this. Like I said, it's the first main thing I've done since coming back. I'm personally enjoying it so far, and I'm interested to see where it can go. So thank you all for joining in the chat today. It's been very nice seeing you guys again. Some of the oldies, some new people. If you are interested in seeing more on this, please do drop a like and subscribe and all that jazz. Try and get another stream out later in the week, if not possibly on the weekend as well. All these streams will be going up on the channel for those of you who do miss the live ones. They will be there afterwards. So on that, look forward to seeing you all in the next stream and the next episode, and I'll see you all later.